Well, what an utterly depressing Coronation Street this week. Hayley Cropper has got cancer. It's so sad. It's the end of the world. And of course, Roy is struggling to cope. I do know, though, Roy, you've been doing a lot of investigating about this illness and learning different phrases in a foreign language. Tell us what you've learned.
I've started to learn a few helpful phrases. Scusazima, it means excuse me. Cat costa is how much. As you tour is help. And be cool, may you pay pener deaer e plin kustits pare.
Blow my bloomers, that's a mouthful. What on earth does that mean?
My hovercraft is full of eels.
Well, say, how peculiar. Blanche, what did you make of that?
I'm not totally comfortable with your halitosis.
No need to be a gobshite, Blanche. Now then, Norris, you can always help, can't you? Do you have any advice for the gorgeous Roy and the delicious Hayley in coping with this terrible disaster in their lives?
You know, I used to say the plural for moose should be meese, as in goose and geese.
Roy, did you turn the light off in the bog when you came out of there?
If you are referring to the light in the lavatory, then yes, I did.
Well, I'm awful sorry, but the old bag Blanche has now gone boz-eyed because she's just hit her head on the wall.
Oh dear, is she all right?
Blanche, love, will you turn that racket down and tell me how you're feeling? Did you hurt yourself in Roy's rolls?
Our baps were crusty. Our saveloys overcooked. Your music obtrusive. We shan't be coming again.
And very finally, of course, Norris, you've offered to cook, haven't you, for Roy and Hayley? I'm not sure that's a great suggestion.
I will have you know that Angela and I once spent a very happy weekend on the Wirral doing a cordon bleu cookery course. And my coq à la folie was the talk of Brimstitch. So I think you'll find that knocks your scrag end into a top hat.
Well, that's put me in my place, Norris. Of course, Blanche, you always have to have the final word, don't you? I've got a feeling your problem with Hayley is because she's actually really a man, and you don't like that.
I knew you'd go hysterical. I have no problem with the gays. You know, I'd walk on hot coals for Paul O'Grady. He's reading gay porn, then the cock crew.
Oh, God, this is depressing. Rita, is there anything you can do to cheer us up before we go?
Girls don't come much sweeter than Senorita Rita. No one would complain if they made her Queen of Spain. Holly!